Good morning. This morning I want to talk about page 1 of your packet, and it is this flow chart that you will see. I think I stole it from Khan Academy, and I actually think the video I requested that you watch kind of goes through it as well, but I wanted to put my own spin on it. So whenever you see calculating the limit as x approaches a number, right, the very first thing you should do, no matter what, is attempt direct substitution. So a lot of times what'll happen is you'll get a number and you'll be done. And that's what would happen if we got a number, it'd be right here and life would be good. Right? I feel like Sal Khan, I gotta fix that. Okay, so we are gonna look to see if f of x is in fact a continuous function, like x squared is a continuous function, so we know it's gonna give us a number and be good. Then, but sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes we get two different results, and what we get is we get 0 over 0, and we've done a lot with that this week. This is what we call indeterminate form. Okay, so if we get indeterminate form, we have to do some different things. Follow along this line. And so that's going to bring us to this huge group of ideas. Now, if you don't get indeterminate form, the other thing you're going to get is a number over 0. And a number over 0 leads us to assume an asymptote, especially if it looks like a rational function or a fraction. Then we kind of know what's going on at x equals whatever that number is, or a. All right, so let's go back to indeterminate form. Indeterminate form leads us to now what we know is 3 different practices we could try. The first would be factoring, and I think that the more you factor, the better it will get. The second is a conjugate, and the third would be trig identities, right? And so there are 2 trig identities that you're going to have to memorize and look for, on top of the fact that sometimes you can write things as tan or sine or cosine, and that'll help you. Okay, if all of these fail, what you can do is approximate from a table or a graph, just like we did in the very beginning of this unit. You can always look at what's happening from the left of a number and the right of a number. And then that will give you an idea of what's going on with the behavior. And so when we are talking about asymptote behavior, we are going to look to the left and the right of that number by using a number very small or very big, very close to it on either side. Now, having said that, this behavior, once we realize that it's this, we should know that this answer would be like positive or negative infinity. But now we got to figure out which one it would be. So you're really looking at the signs of plugging in. So if I was looking at 1 over x minus 1 from the left, what I'm going to do is I'm putting in a number smaller than 1, right? So if I have 1 over 0.99 minus 1, I don't really want the number here. What I want is the sign. So it's positive on the top and it's negative on the bottom, which makes this side going to negative infinity. Okay, I hope that helps. Please continue to try to work these problems this week, and let me know if you